I'm Davey. I'm awesome. Welcome to the Comment Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments. You know what you call the phantom in a fireplace? A toasty ghosty. So kicking off this week's Comment Corner with last week's Comment Corner, the corner. Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "What's the best time to call your dentist? Tooth hurty." Have you heard the joke about the bed? It hasn't been made up yet. I asked my dog, "What's 2 and 2?" He said nothing. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Janice." That laugh was part of his comment. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "How did your son like all the Janice laughs?" Oh, let's just say he got emotional. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Paint was delish." Yes, I know some of you are like, that explains a lot. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "The Coreys." Yes, the Coreys. Then Jay McCool commented, "Were all those Janice laughs for me? Because that was awful." No, they were not for you. I know you've commented in the past that you don't like Janice, but that was actually for my son, my oldest son, James. Like you, he hates her. He loved the show Friends when he was watching with me, but every time she showed up, he'd sit there and freak out like, "Oh my God!" Then Jay McCool commented, "It's fitting that you used the monster mug with all those Janice clips. She's a monster!" To each his own. I always loved it when Janice showed up. You know why the Phantom hates when it's raining? It dampens his spirit. Then on my Davey's Awesome Stories, which this time was a campaign, as I am running for president and I laid out my promises to my awesome Americans. Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "I'll definitely vote for you, Davey, as president of awesomeness." I appreciate it, and make sure you do. Write in. Awesome Davey. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie and running mate, commented, "Awesome Davey! What do you plan to do about the excessive number of Ken dolls in my neighbor's yard?" I'll tell you what I'm going to do for that. I am going to purchase, with my own money, an excessive amount of G.I. Joes. And they are going to go in and eradicate Ken. Then, my running mate Josh, the film bestie, commented, "A vote for Awesome Davey is a vote for awesome pizza." That it is. Jay McCool responded to his comment. "What exactly does that mean?" Mr. McCool, what that means is simply 3 things. Number 1, if elected president, Pizza Hut, you're gone. Number 2, Little Caesars, if you change your crust again, you will be punished. The CEO will be held to a public stoning, but instead of stones, we are just going to let your crazy bread harden for like 3 or 4 days and throw them at you.
Oh, they did.
Third, every Friday in the United States, gather around for pizza party. Then Jay McCool commented, "You got my vote." Thank you, my awesome American. You know where the Phantom likes to go on vacation? Lake Erie. Then on my Davey's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed the HBO exclusive documentary, Andre the Giant, Nikki B. Jammin commented, 100, heart, 100. And I'm pretty sure Nikki B. Jammin is not much of a wrestling fan. I think this is the first wrestling video he's ever commented on. But even he loved Andre the Giant. Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "I watched the Andre the Giant HBO documentary, and it was pretty good. In my opinion, the best documentary about Andre the Giant I've seen." Then new commenter, and I hope I say your name right, Menelik Present, commented, "Oh, he used the toilet on airplanes. Great story. Check it out. Legend! Poor hostesses." I did look it up, and I'm not telling those stories. Sounds very embarrassing. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "I miss Andre. He sounded like Ray's brother Robert." Kinda did. I wonder if he put food to his chin first. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "What did the giant say after he ate Fiji? I want Samoa." Where do you find giant snails? At the end of a giant's finger. That's enough. Why did the Green Giant lay down in the field? So he could rest in peace. Why is the giant afraid of Jack? Because Jack's been stalking him. A pirate I know likes clothes made by an Italian fashion giant. He dresses in many suits. Did you hear about the giant who threw up? It's all over town.
Ew.
Then Jay McCool commented, I saw this documentary and it was really good. I love wrestling history. Me too. Then Jay McCool commented, you're right, Andre the Giant was way before my time, but I can't remember a time I didn't know who he was. That's the kind of legend he is. He's been gone for a long time. There's a whole generation of wrestling fans who were not even alive when he passed away. They all know who he is. And heck, like I said, it transcends wrestling. Because many people who didn't like wrestling still are fans of Andre the Giant. My wife asked me, why won't I play my music before 7 o'clock? I said, it's the music of the night. Then on my Davy's Awesome Food, where since the week before I reviewed the Coke Zero Oreo flavor, this week I reviewed the Coca-Cola flavored Oreos. Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, I will say, though you're right on this one, the Coca-Cola Oreos are much better than the drink itself, so overall they're pretty good. You said last week you wouldn't try the soda, so how do you know which one's better? Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, yeah, I could definitely see the Popping Rocks candy in the Oreos, and they actually added some in the Oreo Coca-Cola. I don't think there were any Pop Rocks in the soda, dude. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, I used to dip my cookies in cola. Delish. I know I'm boring, but I'll stick with milk. Then Jay McCool commented, I thought these were good, but I still like regular Oreos better. Yeah, I just thought they weren't bad. Like, that bag is gone, and I'm not gonna buy another one. You know the Phantom's favorite horror movie? Christine. Then on the Brothers Not Lovers video, How Dare You, where we dedicated to all animated movies. 4 animated movies that needed to be defended. Ferngully the Last Rainforest, DuckTales Treasure of the Lost Lamp, a Goofy movie, and Batman Mask of the Phantasm. My brother Josh, the film bestie, kicked it off with, how about Shelley Long? She'd be flattered. We're not changing the name, Josh. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, thanks for the background, everyone knows we have tea parties. I think they suspected. Daniel DeLeon 69 replied to him, what? Daniel, we've made it very clear.
We don't care if you get it.
Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, hey Davey, do some of your kids actually like some of these animated movies that were listed in your video? Daniel, I mentioned that in the video that they liked a couple of these movies. The only one I think they haven't seen yet is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. And I stressed the word yet. Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, I personally didn't like the first 3 movies that I watched, but I do really enjoy Batman Mask of the Phantasm, because that reminded me of Batman the Animated Series. Okay, as far as the first 3 movies, how dare you? They were fantastic movies. As far as Batman Mask of the Phantasm, that makes no sense. You like it because it reminds you of Batman the Animated Series. It is Batman in the Animated Series. It's a movie from Batman the Animated Series. That would be like saying the Simpsons movie reminded you of The Simpsons. Then Jay McCool commented, I haven't seen Ferngully, but I have seen the other 3 and I love them. Especially DuckTales Treasure of the Lost Lamp. I'm surprised it didn't do well. I'm surprised you saw it. Especially your age, most people haven't seen it. Some people saw it when it first came out, and I stress some. It tanked. That's why I had to defend it. Then Jay McCool commented, that thing about KFC was so random it made me laugh. I'm going to throw that out there as often as I can. KFC used to be delicious, now it's bland. Apparently because, so they can't say they are false advertising, they still have the same 11 herbs and spices, but not the same measurement. Basically, they put hardly any of it in there so that you can't even taste it anymore to save themselves a little cash. And I say we speak up and do something about it. Go back to putting the right amount of spices and herbs in it. My wife asked me to knock it off with the phantom jokes. She said, Davey, it's all I ask of you. So there you have it. That's Comic Corner this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications for when I post the videos, and leave a comment of your own to be in next week's Comic Corner. Love you guys.